Hello butterflies, I'm back with another unboxing. This isn't anything new, but it's new for me. I mean, I've known about it, just I've gotten into very much falling in love with the Rider-Waite decks, so RWS, which is something I have never in all my time of doing tarot have ever done. I only owned like one or two decks. Now I can't tell you how many, but I had to get this commemorative set, so I want to unbox it with you all. I did start it up here, so let's jump right in. So this is again the Pamela Coleman Smith commemorative set, and if you know tarot, you know who this gal is. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. I've seen some reviews and let's jump into it. This is gorgeous. It really is a nice, oh, we got a little piece of something from the author there. Yeah, this is really nice looking. Let me just bump this up so you guys are getting everything in here. Wow, yeah, it's cold, just arrived. So we've got these little flaps here. On this side, you're getting the book, the artwork, and all of that good stuff. Look at all this stuff that's coming with this set. The artwork in times of Pamela Coleman Smith, artist of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck by Stuart R. Kaplan and Lynn. I'm not going to butcher that name. So this is, I'm assuming, a lot of Pamela's artwork. So yeah, there's a lot of artwork in here. She actually makes a card of that and puts it in a lot of her decks. So yeah, this is nice. Diving right into, you know, getting to know Pamela Coleman Smith much better. Yeah, look at this. This is really nice. So yeah, like I said, in my time of doing tarot, which has been quite a while, since I was 14 or 15, I'm 45 now, you couldn't get me to pick up and use a RWS deck. Just never used them. I just wasn't drawn to it. And a few weeks back, I did have a couple, but one was hang on, I'm grabbing it over here because it stays on my desk. I have the giant Rider-Waite, and I really like this one because you can actually see it's nice and big. Well, the more I use this, you know, it reads, you know, the RWS decks to me, they just read like a freaking dream. So yeah, I will probably do another video, or maybe even after here I'll show off some of my RWS decks. So then we get this big old chunky monkey here, the Pictorial Key to the Tarot by Arthur Edward Waite. So you're going to get a lot of information in this book here. Yeah, a whole lot of look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. Are we into the cards? Yeah. So yeah, you're getting a ton of information in this booklet. And then we go on to the minors here. So to sum things up a little bit, a month ago I would have said, yeah, I would never recommend an RWS deck to a beginner. Now I would say I would absolutely recommend an RWS deck to a beginner. This set is like perfect, would be perfect for a beginner. You get a 5-card love spread. I don't read by spreads. I'm someone who just lets the cards tell us like it is. Let the cards tell us what they want us to know. I don't believe in putting the cards in places and telling them, you know what I mean. The cards are laid out and they tell their story. We don't tell them where to tell their story, if that makes sense. So we've got some artwork here. Get this one. They're little like postcards, and I will definitely find some spaces in my reading room here to put this artwork, and they've all got Pam's signature down here. And again, these are all little postcards. The Empress card from the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, artwork by Pamela Coleman Smith. I love this one. Love this. It's the Lovers. It should have been added into the deck. So yeah, these are images that didn't get added into the deck. Look at this one. Okay, and then you get a larger one here. And there she is. There is Pamela. These are high gloss, really sturdy artwork pieces here. They've all got her signature there. And finally, this one. So yeah, this is packed right full of some good stuff here. I'm gonna slide this over here and put this stuff back in here because we're not done yet. And then on this side, we have the deck. And it comes with a little bag. I wouldn't use this to hold my decks, but could always use it. It's still a nice gesture. It's a nice thought. This is the Centennial Border Edition, which I've been excited to get because I recently got the borderless edition of this. So yeah, I got the borderless. I like the backings on these a lot more than this. I mean, they're the same, just different colors. But we've got the borderless here, and I wanted one with the borders. So now I've got that. So I'm excited to look at these. I'm going to open these up and pull it over here so I don't cut anything. And yeah, at the end here, I will show off what rider decks I have, RWS decks I have. So, author card. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through every card because it's obviously, you know, it's an RWS deck and everybody knows the RWS if you know tarot. I just want to see a size comparison really quick to the borderless edition. Yeah, the borderless edition is slightly larger. Slightly larger. You can see it coming off over there. Maybe we should do it this way. Yeah, slightly wider. Slightly wider. But yeah, as you can see, you know, big differences when you have borders and when you don't. But I really wanted the border edition. And I really like the backings of these. So yeah, again, I'm not going to go through them all because, you know, if you know Rider-Waite, you know Rider-Waite. I just wanted to mainly show off this gorgeous set here because this is really, really nice. I'm going to leave that over on that side. I'm going to put these back in here. I will play with those in a little bit after I get off camera. Actually, they don't want to slide back down in there gently. Yeah, no, there's some sharp pieces there. I'm not going to put this back in the box. Just going to set this over here on my table. And I will show off some of my RWS decks because, like I said, I have become absolutely obsessed. And I know, it's like, if you knew me from my other channel, you'd be like, no way, not Amy. But yes, I have. So I have that one. I have this one. This one's called the original Rider-Waite deck. This is a border edition. I really love the imagery. I love the tones on this one. It's a very sturdy deck as well, but just look at that. I love the tones. They're darker, mustardy, like I would say, green, like pea color, pea green. There's no blues in this deck, even though the back is very blue and white. You don't get like the blue waters in this deck or anything. So there is that one. I really, as you can see, it's got my shuffle warp in it. Really like this one. And then I just showed you my giant Rider-Waite. This is definitely, when they say giant, they mean it, because this is the size comparison. But if you're someone like me who reads online, who does all online readings, you know, this is a great friend to have, because you can really see your cards. So yeah, this deck became a very favorite of mine, and I pulled it back out recently after I had done my deck reviews here on YouTube, and I was like, I just started falling in love with it again. And I don't know, I had this thing where I just started buying Rider-Waite decks. Hold on one sec. What did I do? What did I do with it? Oh, right here. Hang on, guys. I've been using a couple of them for scrapbooking, so I'm trying to remember what I did with those two, because they're very pretty. Oh, got them. Okay, so here we have, and at the end I'll show you my absolute favorite Rider-Waite deck, and probably my most favorite deck period at this time. So we have the Radiant. I did trim this one. It was a standard tarot size, about this size, maybe a little smaller, but yeah, this deck was a little bit smaller. The imagery on this, the Radiant, is gorgeous, but the borders bugged the hell out of me, so I chopped them. But as you can see, how gorgeous these are. And again, this is the Radiant-Waite Tarot. I used to do a lot of readings with this one because I didn't mind it. My issue has always been the dull imagery with the traditional RWSs. So I, you know, I was never drawn to them. But I'll show you, you know, like I said, my large deck there, I did fall in love with this one, used it for quite some time. It's just very radiant. And I will show you in just a moment. I do have a couple more decks on the way, a couple more RWSs. Now this one I'm using for my tarot journal for this year. So I did chop it. So this deck, this is the Practical Wisdom Tarot, or Practical Tarot Wisdom, I don't remember, but with Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So it has the imagery of the deck that I just showed. Now these ones, aren't they so cute? But they didn't come like this. They actually came, let me see if I can, the cards come like this. You get, okay, the Empress, and then you get the meaning over here on this side. So, but for me, I decided to, because I would never, you know, use these in readings. So I cut them, and, you know, for like my Queen of Wands page in my 2021 tarot journal, she'll be up there in the corner. Yeah, so that's what I'm using these for. But they are just the cutest things ever, even trimmed like this. But obviously, you know, who could use a teeny little deck like that? But yes, that's just, you know, it's something more from RWS. So that is the Practical Wisdom Tarot, or Practical Tarot Wisdom. And here's the other, this is what the little So these would be attached. Obviously this isn't the hermit card, but they would be like this. So that's how they originally came. But as I said, I'm doing that little project with them, so I did chop them. And for anybody who's just beginning tarot, I would recommend this as well. It's, you know, great. Okay, I think that's in. Now, my number one absolute favorite deck right now, and my favorite RWS deck is, hang on, let me pull it out over here. The Radiant Wise Spirit. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot express my love for this deck. This is the box it comes in. Maybe about a month in, and I'll tell you, I can't put this deck down. I've already got another copy. So these are the beautiful backings, pretty much like these ones, but obviously different colors. And look at this. Look at the imagery in this deck. They are glossy, so a lot of readers have an issue with that. Do I? Absolutely not. These cards to me are just beautiful. They're the RWS, but they're more enhanced. They're very appealing, and I just, oh my gosh, I can't say how much I love this deck. I love it so much. It's got these little age spots on it. Yeah, no pink page. So a lot of times in the RWS, the page of cups is very pink. So, if a deck comes like that, it goes right back because I can't stand it. I mean, look. And a lot of people will call this deck the Dirty Pam because they say it looks kind of dirty. I don't see it like that. I mean, like, look at the little age spots. I love this deck so much. And this is a deck that just, when I took this out of the box, probably about a month ago, maybe, oh my gosh, I fell so in love with this deck, and it reads like a dream. You don't even really have to think about it. When you lay your cards down, you know, it's just ready to tell its story, for me anyways. So yeah, I love this deck beyond measures. This is the deck I have been pulling towards every time I go. Every time I have to pull my decks out, even when I'm not doing a reading, I'm holding it and I'm shuffling it and something, because it's just, oh my gosh, I love it so much. And another thing that I have been doing, I have been diving into books, something in all my time that I never have. Sure, I did have a tarot book that I would, you know, that I've read, you know, to learn the basic meanings of the cards. But, you know, as an intuitive reader, I'm more visual. But I have been really pulled into looking into the books lately, and I have learned so much more since doing so. I mean, see how clear the sun is there? And let me just show you this one book that I have come across that is absolutely just amazing. It should be right here in my pile because I've been using it. One sec. Now where did that go? See, I've got everything scattered around, so I like lose track of everything lately. Hang on. I moved it. I've had my nose in it, so I don't know what I did with it. Oh, okay. Got it. Would be this one here. I'm very picky when it comes to my decks, and even more picky when it comes to, well, I wouldn't say more picky, but when it comes to a book, because I do not like, you know, to read book meetings. That's not how I feel a true tarot reader should be. But you should have a basic basic understanding of the tarot. This book, I was scrolling through Amazon and I found it. Now, the thing with this book, and, you know, I learned something, like I'm saying, I learned some things that I had never known about the tarot. Okay, so say, let me find the High Priestess. And this book is just loaded with a lot, oh, the majors are in the back. Okay, here we go. I want to show you something. What I'm talking about. Okay, so here we have the High Priestess. And yeah, you're getting, let me pull that out of there. You're getting a lot of information. You know, it's a book. You're getting all this info. Okay, it's going to tell you what the B and the J stand for and everything. And then you get this, and this is what really, this is why I will boast about this book. You get the keys to the treasure chest, key symbols of the High Priestess. So here you're getting a list, and this is going to go with the Rider-Waite. And let me just grab the High Priestess card here, since it's right on the top here. And, you know, obviously, yeah, we're going with, this book is based more around the Rider-Waite. Okay, you got all your symbols here. And it tells you what every single symbol on the cards mean in this book, and I love it so much. And something I learned that I had never known. Okay, you see here behind her veil, you've got some ocean water here. See the ocean behind there? But we can't see what's behind there because we're not ready to, because in the Fool's Journey, you know, the High Priestess is only card number 2. The Fool has, you know, he met starts his journey. He met the Magician. Then he meets the High Priestess, right? We don't know what's behind that veil yet, right? Her pomegranate veil. But you see the waters back there behind? Something I learned is, and give me just a second here, from this book, and I was completely amazed. This water that we're seeing here, a sneak peek behind there, that is the Star card. That is the waters from the Star card. That is what I learned from this book, and so much more. Let's see if you go to the Star. Wait, let me see, where does it say? Ocean, vast, spiritual, unknown, intuition, deep emotion. Now let's go to the Star. Here we go. I don't think it shows back here. Where did I read that? It's got to be in here. Let me just see if I can find it, just without having to read the whole page. Maybe it doesn't tell on that page. I learned it in this book, though. Maybe it tells us on the High Priestess's page. or I may have missed it when scrolling through, skim through. But anyways, yes, that's what this is. So you learn so much. This book is just, I've read my share of tarot books, yes, but I'm not somebody who will constantly go back to them. I read it and I'm done with them. But anyways, you get all the symbols on each card, and it tells you what they mean. Like the bird on this, what are we on? The star card, yes. The bird on the star card, it means taking flight and freedom. The 8-pointed star, connection to the goddess and new beginnings. 8 stars, guiding lights. Foot in the pool. 1 foot in the spiritual world. Foot on the land. 1 foot in the material world. The mountains. Self-care prepares you to reach higher realms. The nudity, innocence, bearing it all, vulnerability. The tree, rooted in growth. Water poured into the pool, filling yourself up spiritually. Water poured onto the land, giving it to those around you. Nurturing hope, using your spiritual well to take care of material world concerns. And the woman, receptivity and feminine divine. Then you get the wizard's words of wisdom, what the star signifies in a reading, being a spiritual channel, focusing on the spiritual aspect of the question at hand, going beyond the surface and into the deep spiritually connected relationships, receiving blessings from heaven, slowing down, being still, going within and listening to your guides. Then you get behind the mysterious door, journal questions to explore the star more deeply. Where and when do I feel most connected to divine energy? How can I bring more of this connection into my life? Then you get magic words, affirmation for the star. I am a channel for divine blessings. So yeah, maybe was it the star card that is behind the veil? I don't know, but I learned that from this book. Or maybe it was a different card, but I don't know. I do know. But yeah, you get a lot of info. So yeah, this book and this RWS deck, and look at how nice and thick and chunky that. Oh, I love it. I just love it so much. Yeah, so I have completely, entirely fallen in love with the RWS. So yeah, I thought I would add that in to this review and unboxing of the Pamela Coleman Smith Commemorative set. So as always, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, those likes, and this, you know, when you subscribe, you're supporting this channel greatly. It's a very small channel at the moment. I'm trying to grow it, and with your help I can do that. So thank you all who have, you know, who comment, who subscribe, who like the videos. And as always, God bless, and I will see you guys all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.